Folks, how you doing? Welcome back. It's Charlie. It is, yes, I have to look at my it is Friday, March 27, 2020. It's 8:24 in the morning, and I just got off the 177. Only one person actually other than myself got on the bus, and I just got off the one. Actually, there goes my 177 headed back to Pasadena, Caltech. It goes from Caltech to JPL and back and forth. I love that bus. So much quicker because it goes on the freeway and everything. And if I'm lucky enough in the afternoon or whatever and get it off, I get off at Memorial Station and just make a brisk walk. So no big deal. Well, I guess the panic is back. Crap. As I was I was in Old Town this morning and I got off the bus, and right now I'm taking advantage of the buses because they're free right now, so thank God. As I said, that's saving me at least $100 a month in bus fare. And the weather has been so unpredictable and bad and everything, I couldn't really ride my bike, so whilst the bus is free right now, I am taking full advantage of it until it ceases and the weather starts to get bad. Then I'll commute via bus or take my bicycle whenever possible. As I was getting off the one bus in Old Town, yeah, there were a couple changes. Now there's a couple of businesses that are actually boarded up, and I hadn't seen that. There's a couple of theories in my crazy little mind. One of them being an old clothing store. I'm not sure if it defunct or not. That's usually the only time. Actually, no, I've never really seen there's only one place that I've seen boarded up that's defunct, and I think it's because they were in the process prior to this mess, remodeling or doing something. But the only time I ever see businesses boarded up is during the Rose Parade and everything. So, people aren't standing against the glass windows and stuff and breaking in or possible, causing mischief and vandalism is the only time. But this one was a big business. It's Sephora. And when I got off the bus, there was black plywood all over the place. And I kind of understand because here as of lately, especially here in Los Angeles, even prior to this whole mess, some of the businesses all over LA County that were being broken into were cell phone stores, Apple stores, where they come in a quantity amount, and people just grabbing whatever display models that are on the table at Apple stores. Some cellular phone stores, they do the same thing. They run in and take off and try to rip off cell phones and whatever electronics happen to be there in display. And also hair salons, being namely hair extensions. Not even wigs, really. It's the doggone hair extensions that, women seem to put in. Weaves or hair extensions or whatever you want to call it. Fake hair. And I guess some of the hair that's produced in India is like the most high price. And I've seen some of the price tags on some of those silly little things. I'm like, wow, that's pretty expensive. So, and cosmetics, especially Sephora, and what's the other place? I can't remember. But there's another name brand cosmetic stores that they just because they know their policy is, if something like this happens, if there's a theft in progress, the policy is don't interact, just let them come in, do what they're gonna do, rob. If they say open up the drawer, give them money or whatever, just don't be a hero. And that's smartly said and smartly done, so they don't do anything. So these criminals just calmly walk in with bags or whatever and take whatever cosmetics or what have you and just walk out calmly. I'm like, wow, criminals have gone from robbing banks to robbing cosmetic and hair salons. Wow, times have changed. So Sephora was all boarded up and everything. And I guess maybe that's either prevention for that, or maybe they see, like I said, in my little wicked mind, maybe crime is going to ensue. The LA County Sheriff shut down the gun shops again. Should have never opened it up. Should have stayed shut. There is no need for a gun and armor store to be open in these times of crisis. That's just asking for trouble. Excuse me. It's stupid. And with the mayor allowing liquor sales to be delivered at home, like I said yesterday, that's just a powder keg. That's just going to add to domestic violence, being cooped up in your home and everything. It's just there goes my shuttle over there. I'm waiting for it to come back around the loop. I'm actually going to go visit my friends today. I have some socks and some razor blades and some cookies and stuff that I managed to scrounge up. And yeah, I say the panic is back because the stock market opened up on a low, 800 points down. So pretty much everything that we had of a rally yesterday has just been wiped out again. I didn't look at it prior to leaving the house, and then with the mayor saying that he wants to, excuse me, it's quite chilly this morning. Come on, doctor's appointment. I need my medication and my allergy pills. And then saying that this stay-at-home extension was going to be at least till the middle of May. I'm like, wow, this is not really good. I understand, but this is not really good. So I had planned on, because I'm liking this Rouse over here, I was going to get I need a packet of my Oscar Mayer deli meat, my sub sandwich meat. And that's all I do, with the exception of maybe my Stouffer's lasagna. I love that, or the Stouffer spaghetti. I just really have my eggs for breakfast and my sandwiches. And I came, and the Trader Joe's over here, there's quite a big line, and I'm like, oh no. And as I cross the street over here, the Rouse behind me, over here, there's a big freaking line again. And I'm like, oh no, people are already getting it. And I saw more and more people just pulling in. And I'm just like, yeah, this is round 2 of the panic. So, and I was jokingly talking to my friends yesterday, now we're having our market, we're starting to be able to stock up our dry goods and everything. It's starting to look really nice. And my one buddy, I'm like, God, it looks so good now. Your aisles look great. He's like, yeah, now I have a chance to audit, in the hopes that we can get more stuff in. Because auditing to us is like important, we just need to make sure that our departments look nice and full and everything. And it's starting to look good. So I don't expect anything positive. I really, really hate to sound so cynical about it. But after seeing all this, here we go. And actually yesterday, one of my friends, because our store is already taped up all the way around for the 6 feet spacing for guests and everything, and I did a little video and everything, and I'll post that up. It's just like a 1.5-minute video, and I'm saying, oh, we're 6 feet compliant, and she took a video and everything, and doggone it, it was about maybe 9:15 in the morning, and somebody was already waiting in line, I kid you not, in one of those foldable camping chairs. She's sitting there on her cell phone waiting for 10, 11 o'clock, so toilet tissue or whatever provisions that we distribute and whatever was already waiting there. I'm like, wow. And I'm like, jokingly, I'm like, she's waiting for Madonna tickets in concert, retro 1980s. Yeah, they're... Oh, Lord. And yesterday was a lot more teenagers, unsupervised teenagers, over at our store, just not even doing anything, just walking around and looking, and even grown-ups, they're coming in, and they were even in my department. I had to do go-backs a lot. I had to when I was doing my zoning, and the go-backs are, when people just don't want something, and just more and more people yesterday were just leaving random items in my department because they're coming in, they're picking up items to look like they're shopping, but they're not, so they spend whatever time. The boredom gets satisfied, and they just put it down, then they leave the store. People are just still not. And some of them were the locals here, and I got to know all the locals. And the kids that were coming in are of local children, And then yesterday was really, really heart-crushing. There was a mom and dad with 5 children. I kid you not. Both mom and dad were wearing masks. The proper medical masks, mind you. Not the N95s, but the other ones with the little yellow band on it, the other medical ones. And mom and dad were wearing that with latex gloves, and all 5 little children. One of them being this cutest doggone little girl with pigtails, running. She must have been, I don't know, maybe 2 years old, with a toy. And her mask was up in the air, and I'm like, damn it, you're bringing in these kids, you know better, you're obviously bored. Why can't one family member stay at home with the children, leave the children for safety's sakes, whilst the other parent runs an errand? But these folks are not doing this. They're not doing this. To me, that is complete child endangerment. Heaven forbid, that one of your kids gets it. People aren't really they're not thinking. To me, that is child. If I was still married and Holly were to be together, I'd be like, look, honey, you stay at home, and you stay at home with Carmen, and let me go do the shopping. Or if you're bored, you need to get out of the house, go, go. But one parent stay at home, I'll stay at home with our baby, or you stay at home with the baby. I don't want to risk this. Even if I was still married in my first marriage and this happened, no, I am not. I love my children too much to, screw it. Let them be bored as hell. I'll go spend whatever money I can to buy them toys or whatever, keep them occupied or entertained, but I am not going to risk their health to come into a public store or whatever with God knows how many germy people. And now I'm starting to get a little germaphobe here because I don't know, I'm just, sorry about that. I'm just more worried about catching a cold from these folks, and I get a cold or get the flu, I'm just, with my asthma, and heaven forbid, I get all this COVID business. When I woke up this morning, the first thing I did on Facebook, alive and employed one more day, thank you God. And I totally sincerely mean that. I'm just happy that I'm not waking up with a fever or coughing my lungs out, and it's like, okay, that's it, game over. Because I've already seen what kind of damage this does, and this does quite a bit of damage to your lungs, and it doesn't repair itself. So me having my severe asthma, if I were just to get this and hopefully get through this, recover, I would have permanent lung damage, more than my asthma could ever create. So yeah, but if I were to stay home, honestly, my friends, you know me, I think the boredom would kill me more than the sickness. So yeah, I just continue to come to work, and and it's just, I don't know. For me, it's just, I can't understand why people are not getting it. They just don't really want to get it. All right, here comes my shoulder. So yeah, I just it's crazy. I'm just I haven't checked. I'll check and see where the market stands this morning. And then they were talking more about the bill, about the stimulus recovery bill. And
next stop
one side was
at Manetti.
Filibustering more about this and trying to stall things. It's like, come on, guys! I thought you guys already hammered all this out. They're trying to make it more green and more. It's like, just sign it. Get the money out to people that really need this, and hopefully can stimulate the economy, and then make another one, make an amendment or something. But just come on, we're all waiting on this. We all really need this. This would be just such a grandiose help to everybody, to this country, more so than anything. We just need to get our economy rolling because, LA County is not going to make it through May. Initially they wanted, 2 to 3 years of this. 2 to 3 years of our country, let alone our county, not working is not the smartest. And now that they closed the gun shops and everything, the gun and ammo shops, I know these gun enthusiasts are going to get really, really edgy and all upset and everything. So they're going to get butthurt about this. Oh, you're taking our rights away. And
next stop is
I don't know. I just look at the worst and hope for the best. That's crazy. But I'm going to try to go to Ralph's again after work, see if I can't get my deli meat and go back into Pasadena, go visit with my friends and give them some things that they need.
Stop requested.
Head back home and upload, see what the day's news has. I am off tomorrow.
Next stop is Foothill.
No real plans tomorrow. There's nowhere to go tomorrow, really. So the only thing that I need to check is the 99-cent store. I just need to get some sweetener. Oh, and I do need to get more coffee. That's about it. I'm just using this time because I'm not really going to Colorado or anywhere else to go do videos. So whilst I'm out and about getting whatever provisions I need, I'll make the video because I'm trying to abide by all this stay at home. So yeah, I'm not making any other extra trips and stuff like that. But yeah, everywhere is just basic ghost towns. The town center over here, Angeles Crest High. Even at this time of the morning, the traffic was really well over here, especially on Friday. But yeah, it's pretty sparse, my friends. It really is. Thank you, and have a good weekend. So, even the 76 right here is pretty empty. Gas is a little bit lower. It dropped. I know that for many of you places, gas is at least $1 and small change. Some places less than $1, I guess. Over here, yeah, no, we're still paying some of the highest gas prices in the nation. So, but for $3.09, that's not bad. Yesterday, the Chevron was at $3.47 a gallon. Even that Shell over there, that's a busy one over here. That's where a lot of the motorcycle and car enthusiasts actually stop off. That one's usually pretty busy at this time. Nope. That's Hill Street Cafe and Bar in the morning for breakfast. Busy, busy, busy. Yeah. I mean, that's good. But, smartly open up some of the business that really need. But we're not going to get back to normal by any means. This has really changed the forefront of everything, business and retail. So pause while I cross. All right, see that's Angeles Crest Highway. Going over the San Gabriel Mountains, headed north. Empty. This is La Cañada, Flint Ridge Town Center. Even in the morning, you can usually find people over here from getting their coffee at Panera and having their breakfast. Kind of empty. It's so quiet. It's deathly quiet. And there was only one other person on the bus this morning, so it's so eerie. Bit unsettling. Oh, but you know, we'll eventually get through this. And then they were saying also that there's a great possibility that this could be a common routine thing, either now a seasonal thing like the flu, like we have every flu season during the wintertime, though they're not sure if it's gonna be reoccurring or how often it's gonna be reoccurring, or it just might remain in the society like the common cold and spiking every now and then. They're not sure. Their fear is that it could just flat out continue to mutate into something else, you know, or cross mutate or something. I don't know. Not really too sure about all the scientific and medical lingo. Just some bits and pieces of what I can fish out and understand, but I do understand what they're trying to convey. All right, my friends. I am going to end it here. See about getting clocking in. I work today from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Oh, I'm just happy to be here, and I'd rather be here than home. Something is up with my roommate. I feel sorry for my one other roommate. Like I said, his job is dependent on events and everything that happened in Pasadena. So he's home. You know, he's been cool about it. He's just doing his thing. The other one, my trouble one, she's been up to something lately, and I don't know. She, I don't know, man. I'm getting this creepy vibe about her. She's been kind of like, and she's been home a lot lately. She's also been coming and going as of a couple days ago. When I saw her yesterday as I was leaving for work, she was dressed like she was homeless again. She was dressed in the black garb, beanie and everything, and she had this presence. She's got this air about her like she's up to something, and I don't like it. So just hope that if I come home one day or wake up, that my food is still there, or if I come home from work, that my room hasn't been broken into, because damn it, I will swear I will hunt this person down, because I know that I don't. Being homeless, me out on the streets, I expect to be robbed and everything. Yeah, that comes with the danger of that kind of lifestyle. Being attacked, beat up, and being robbed constantly, that's the lifestyle of being homeless. It's one of the great risks you take. But being housed and everything, and this person is the shadiest of past housemates I've had. This person is a very, very shady person. I don't trust her as far as I could spit, and I could spit a long distance. So, yeah, I get this creepy, unsettling vibe. I don't like it. I don't like it one bit. All right, my friends, I'm gonna end this, and I will post this when I get home. There is a lot to take in. A lot to take in. Man. Every day is a surprise, right? Every day is really a surprise. And I feel for the mayors. I really, really feel for the mayor of New York. God. Now is not a good time to be a politician in the middle of all this crap that's going on. Hell no, not even being a mayor. I think right now sometimes it seems like the weight of the world falls upon more of mayors than it does of the presidency, because you got a smaller and denser population to deal with. And these crazy young kids, gosh. All right, my friends. So as always, you folks take care of yourselves, take care of each other, but always take care of yourselves first. Love one another, trust one another, be kind to each other. Help one another. Don't take today for granted by any means or any other day thereafter. Live for the moment. Pull down your pants and slide out. Hug each other, love each other, take care of each other, gratify each other, appreciate one another. Because right now, we don't know. We are definitely, I think, at the apex. Certainly here in California, we are number one now in population and cases of all this crap. So we are just within inches of the apex of this crap. I think this weekend is going to be more than anything showing. We're going to reach the apex this weekend. And certainly in LA County, we got so many now. So, as always, if you like this video, hit the thumbs up. If you like what I'm doing, we're doing, hit the subscribe button. Hit the bell notification button. Tell your friends and family about me, about us, and what's going on. And comments, good or bad, please post. And anything else, email, and I will do my best to address. And I forgot. I will address the other emails that I did get some questions, some email questions, and I will address them tomorrow. Until then, you folks, as always, stay safe, stay smart, and I love you all, and I will see you tomorrow.